Yeah, so in this today's match day of ASEAN Championship 2026, there are two matches coming from Group A. The first one is between Indonesia and Timor Leste. What was predicted to be a very much one-way traffic, as the much stronger Indonesia would have a very easy time against the smaller side of Timor Leste. Turns out to face a very resilient fight from the island nation. Of course, both of them are island nations. Uh, Even though like Timor Leste got a red card early in the first half, the Indonesian attack simply cannot break through a very robust and very hard fighting Timor Leste defense. Up into the first half, Indonesia lined up what could have we seen as a second team, so to say. Lineups is very much different than the one that they failed on the match previous day against Cambodia, where they won convincingly 5-0. So at halftime, the Indonesian lineup simply cannot break through Timor Leste defense without any meaningful chances as well. So it's not based on pure luck, so to say. But later in the second half, the Indonesian coach Johan Hertman changed the lineup. He substituted in a lot of the key players that played in the previous match. We got Shane Patinama and Doni Tripamungkas, which be the couple that break through Timor Leste defense late in the second half, around 71st minute. After the breakthrough, then the second and third goals came in quickly. Tom Hay with second goal with a very beautiful top bin free kick, and Mitch Baker again scoring his fourth goal with the Garuda national team. So 3-0 for Indonesia, what was in what was a very hard fought match. Then on the second match we have Singapore playing away in Hanoi against Vietnam. It was a very much one-sided match throughout for all. It's hard to say. So the home team Vietnam definitely has more momentum going in, and they are the defending champions. They are on the 20-match unbeaten lose streak, and I guess they have 12 match consecutive wins. So they are coming with a very high confidence. They felt, I think, the strongest lineup. We have the Nguyen Quan Hai as their captain, and the new players, the naturalized players that have been playing in Vietnam League for more than 5 years. The Nguyen Swan Son is one of the key players playing up top, leading the attacks. But again, Singapore play a very robust match. They fight, they defend well. Although I have to say, Lux is definitely on Singapore's side today. Two times that the Vietnamese strike hit the bar, but still no goal for Vietnam. But then again, there's not that many chances aside from those long range shots. I think this one of them was close range, but they hit the post a couple of times without finding goal. Singapore, and in the second half, starts to be more attacking, I guess. You can say that they substituted in Ilhan Fandi, which of course became the key man the last couple of match. The winner, the very late winner against Cambodia, came from Ilhan Fandi, and he almost contributed in attack in a scrimmage in front of basically Vietnam goal line, but a short lob pass from him, I think, was cleared by a Singaporean attacker Shawal, which also did play quite a good game. So I think Singapore will be very happy to walk away from Hanoi with 1 point, but Vietnam will be very much in the not so happy mood there. And I think Coach Kim Sang-il would have a very thorough breakdown of what happened there in the analysis, and what simply make that Vietnam cannot break through Singaporean defense. And coming into the next match in this group, of course, is that Indonesia would play against Vietnam in Hanoi, in which will be what could be considered one of the biggest match in Group A. And Singapore would face. I think they have faced all their opponents. So there's one more. They'll face Indonesia, of course, at Jalan Besar Stadium as the last match day. Of course, Indonesia and Vietnam, two strongest team. I think Vietnam in the top 100 FIFA ranking, and Indonesia being what they were, just came out of the fourth round of qualification of World Cup. Will be a very interesting match. Will be will be very intriguing how the match will go, and a lot of tension, of course, a lot of history. Indonesia and Vietnam the last recent years have been very much in a fierce competition, as trying to be the king of ASEAN, so to say, alongside, of course, the chance with the Thailand national team, which has seen, of course, like a consistent growth so far. So yeah, that's the today match from ASEAN Championship. So yeah, let's see how it goes. See you.